You already know how you get things done is important, but what is your get it done style? I'm Randy and welcome back to Yak. Today, I'm going to go over 3 styles of getting things done and how knowing your style will help you plan changes to attain long-term success in fitness and in health. The following 3 styles are based on my personal observations and the list is not exhaustive. Are you an all or nothing type, snowball steps type, or maybe a combination of the two, a hybrid if you will? The names I'm using for these styles on how we get things done speak for themselves. Do you take on changes or tasks and only focus on that one goal until its completion? If you anticipate that you will not be able to complete the task or change in one go, do you put it aside for one that you can get done without interruptions or waiting for outside input? Well then, congratulations. You're probably an all or nothing get her done type. Do you instead lay out multiple goals or tasks and take small steps in each, building a momentum until change of all your goals and tasks are complete? If yes, then snowball steps is likely your style. This method is very common in tackling financial goals and as paying off many debts. And of course, the hybrid. Let's be honest. Most of us have a prime style, but depending on the circumstances, we likely apply a little bit of both. Now that we've identified a getting things done style, achievement style, whatever you want to call it, we can try to apply how to make changes for long-term success in fitness and in health. Let's talk about what these styles might look like and explore some potential scenarios. So, for all or nothing, we've heard the stories. An individual is at their breaking point for their personal health and fitness and general well-being. Small changes have failed long-term. Radical change is needed. So they go through the house, throw out all the junk food, ditch the soda, and they go out and restock with only whole foods. In some cases, people completely ditch white starch. Some don't. And then an aggressive 5-day-week fitness routine, skipping out on many work and family functions where food is involved and so on. The final decision that it's all or nothing, and the only possible ending is long-term success. I get a lot of people who think I'm somehow magically thinner. I'm not. Or have inhumane restraint around food. I most certainly do not. It's habits like I just don't buy bags of chips or cookies and bring them home, because if I do, I will eat all of it, and probably in the course of a day or two instead of a week or two. At my healthiest and most fit, it was kind of an all or nothing, but the implementation was a little bit more gradual. I stopped buying any treats after they ran out. I didn't stop buying bread, but I chose varieties that had more fiber and protein, that had more sprouted grains and less processed flour. You get the idea. I also started walking. Everywhere, all the time. As I relayed in my video, I walked my butt off. I literally spent most of my days walking as much as I could. At the mall, to the mall, around the neighborhood. I just plain walked. But what does it look like to use snowball steps? It looks more like deciding if you want to make changes to your diet or fitness first. Then it might look like you're going to just start cutting back on portions, and that will lead to some weight loss. So now maybe you'll swap out a few pieces of bread each day for a small, maybe, sweet potato or broccoli, maybe a different whole food. And that will go so well that maybe it's time to start looking at fitness. Maybe you'll start taking a 10-minute walk after dinner every day, and maybe that'll go so well. Maybe you'll make that a 20-minute walk. Or you'll do 10 minutes before breakfast and 10 minutes after lunch. By this point, you're feeling lighter, more energetic, and maybe better than ever. Maybe you'll seek out the stairs wherever you are and take those instead of the elevator or escalator. Maybe you're feeling so good you're interested in joining a local team sport or take up biking or group fitness classes nearby. This was what the beginning of my husband's healthy journey looked like. It started with cutting out 1 to 2 Coke beverages a day and taking the stairs at work instead of the elevator. After the first few months, and he lost about 20 pounds, he realized he felt so much better. And then came reducing portions of breads and potatoes at meal times. He started to feel good, and he was interested in weight training again for the first time since university. Probably a good 12 years? To date, he's been maintaining a much healthier weight, and for about 5 years, he's been eating a diet that's more appropriate for him. not really much for vegetables, moderate carbs, and just a lot of healthy lean meats. And we don't really buy chips because we'll eat them all, every last one. And hybrid, this obviously looks like a combo of the other two styles. Perhaps you've decided that you'll start with fitness. You join a gym, you buy skipping rope, maybe join a community league or support group, something to keep you active every day of the week. At this time, you might start also walking wherever you can, or take a bike, maybe take the stairs whenever you can. Just be moving instead of sitting every opportunity that you can. Perhaps sit-ups will become your new superpower, and maybe you'll perfect posture. Maybe not. I know I'm still working on it. After several months of still being active and feeling like you can move more easily, the stairs and long walks are no longer overly challenging. Maybe you'll decide to make some changes to your eating habits. You don't want to fuss with counting calories or measuring food. Guilty, I've done it, and it can get really stressful. So maybe you'll turn to food quality first. Out with the white breads and in with the whole grain. No more 10 servings of grains a day. And hello, raw broccoli. Maybe carrots and cucumbers and peppers, celeries and tomatoes. Oh my! And maybe that all feels really great. So you want to lean out just a little bit more. So maybe now you start tracking portions and calories. Maybe that salad dressing could pack a calorie punch. And maybe you've discovered that a tablespoon of butter is a little bit much on your food at a time. Those tasty walnuts, almonds, pecans, other nuts and seeds, they add up real fast. Time to contain simple portions and stick to 1 serving a day. Whatever your style, getting things done, once you recognize how you get things done with short-term and long-term successes, then you can really start to set effective goals for health and fitness. Comment below which style you identify with and about how you apply it to work or household chores maybe, or how you plan to use it to move forward and make better health choices. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Make good choices and take care of yourself because you deserve it.